This is Brian with BareBones Ent. Would you mind introduce yourself?
My name is Erik, and I'm the bass player for Bowling for Soup, and I'm an extraordinary cook.
That's good to know. What's your best dish?
I have a very, very nice puttanesca with pasta, but I haven't been able to make it for about a year. And I've just moved into a new apartment, and I have all kinds of working appliances now, and so
That's good.
I plan on getting off of Warped Tour and going straight home and straight away to making it. So
do you cook for the band?
From time to time, yeah. We normally try to keep some sort of grill on the bus, and at least a couple of times a tour, bust it out, and me and Gary, our drummer, who also cooks quite often, we are the band chefs. Yeah.
What is it like for you being on Warped Tour?
Man, it's so great to be back. Like, we haven't done Warped Tour officially since 2004, but last year we did the London show, and that was our only date on the Warped Tour. But it was so great to be invited to come do these shows in Texas. So
it seems like pretty much every year they bring out something to kind of help, I guess, kind of build Warped Tour. The pop punk bands, like last year's New Found Glory, this year is you guys. I mean, how does that feel that they're asking you to come back and keep the kind of tradition going?
Well, it's awesome to be recognized, I guess, in that sort of manner. Like, I don't really see it that way, most of the time, but as it boils down to it, I guess that's what it is. And we've got a great relationship with Kevin. He's been a friend for many, many years, and the fact that he invited us personally to come back and do this was a really big deal. So, like, we're very, very happy about it.
And you guys are pretty much, I would say you guys are like legends in the genre. What is it? I mean, how do you feel that you're kind of keeping it going?
Well, we have a good time doing what we're doing, it's we've never been a part of paying attention to what everybody else thinks about us. It's like, as long as we're having fun doing it, then let's do it. And that's kept us together for 19 years now, and so we're just keep moving along, and as your personal lives start to develop or whatever, it's like, okay, we need to take a break for 6 months or 8 months or a year or whatever, and then you do that, and then you come back, and it's like we haven't skipped a beat at all. Haven't missed one day being with each other. It's like we rehearsed last night for these shows, and I think we made it about halfway through each song that we were playing and stopped, and it was like, okay, if you don't know this song, you're out of the band. And so we rehearsed for about 20 minutes last night, and it was just like, all right, screw it. Yeah, we're good. We got it.
Yeah, and this is pretty much a hometown show for you.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, like, I live less than a mile that way from here, and I got a text message.
Are you expecting a pretty good crowd being a hometown show?
I hope so. We've really been looking forward to this, and our previous Dallas Warped Tour shows have been absolutely amazing. So I'm hoping that this will live up to the legacy.
Yeah. And what do you what do you feel is about your live show, or what is your favorite part of performing live that you think fans like to see?
Once again, back to the fact that we're pretty much doing this for ourselves. You see us on stage and we're entertaining each other, and that's pretty much it. It's like, you know, you do play to the crowd, but for the most part, we're playing to each other, and you know, you see a lot of that like in between songs, because there's a lot of talking and a lot of you know, taking the piss out of each other, and you know, that kind of stuff that goes on. And so it's basically, you know, you see us on stage, and it's pretty much exactly what you would see if you were sitting on the bus with us before show or after the show. That's exactly what it is. You know, there's no real big production. It's just, we're playing songs, and then we're gonna hang out with you for a few minutes, and then we're gonna play another song, and then we're gonna hang out with you for a few minutes.
I think that's the great thing, is fans want to see you having fun out there. They don't want to, you know, they don't want to see a band going through the motions. I think that's a big thing with you guys, is you're always having fun out there.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and that's what we've said from day one. As long as we're having fun, we'll do it. And the moment that it ceases to be fun, then that's when it's time to call it quits. And you know, almost 20 years in now, we're still having fun. So,
that's
I'm very excited.
I know I personally pledged. How is the new record coming along?
It's done.
It is?
It is done. Yeah, I actually just heard it for the very first time, finished yesterday. And you guys are in for a treat. I will say it is my favorite BFS album so far.
That's pretty big praise.
There are if you've listened to BFS, you might know that there are songs on this side of the rail and songs on this side of the rail. So you know, you've got your serious contemplative songs and your songs that are just about bullshit and drinking and farting and whatever and that kind of stuff. And there's a very, very nice balance on this album between the two sides, and I'm really, really excited about it. So in September, look out for Lunch Drunk Love and Bowling for Soup.
What is the best way for fans to try and talk with you, interact with you guys?
Facebook, it's Bowling for Soup on Facebook. You can find all of us on Twitter. It's I'm Erik, ERIK 2113. That's Jarrett, JARET 2113. Gary is GWISE 55. And Chris is Soup Bowler Chris. And you know, hit us up on Twitter. We're all very, very active and very responsive on there. So.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to all your fans out there?
Don't take any wooden nickels and keep it between the ditches, bitches.
Thanks for doing this, man.
All right. Thank you.